Yeah, in order to start, in order to develop, after develop, deploy any Java web application, you should and must have a server. Already I told that is Tomcat. Go to any web browser of your choice. You search for Apache Tomcat 9, download, hit enter. Go with the first search result is fine, and choose the operating system suitable to you. Do not choose installer. This is not very comfortable. Better don't choose the installer. Instead of installer, you choose zip file. 32-bit Windows zip, 32-bit Windows zip, like any of the zip you download which is suitable to you. Okay, that already I have downloaded and kept with me. I will show you that.
We need to download it.
Not now, don't do that. Just you listen. See, already it is there with me, Tomcat, Apache Tomcat 9.0.58. Okay, so where in home? Why I am showing this? I'm going to combine, I'm going to attach the server to my development environment. So that is here. Once you open Eclipse, go to window menu and then choose preferences. From preferences, you can find the server, expand the server, then you can find runtime environment. In this runtime environment, you need to add Apache Tomcat 9.0. Next, where you have Tomcat in user home, Apache Tomcat 9.0. So this you have to add. Otherwise, here you can find servers tab. As of now, servers tab is not showing me. How can I do it? Go to window menu, show view. Here, if you can find server, that is fine. If you cannot find server, go to other, type server, and choose this, click on open. Then server came. Now, here no servers are available. Click this link to create new server. Just you click once. Now, here you can find Apache. Scroll down to Tomcat 9.0 server. Next, again here also, both the ways, either of the approaches you can follow. Browse Tomcat 9.0.58, which you have already downloaded and extracted in your computer. Then the next screen, nothing to do, just click on finish. So now Tomcat is there. Okay, now this is the time to create a dynamic web project, that is a web application that we can deploy and we can run in Tomcat. What we can see by the time of running this, that I am going to show you now. We are creating a project now. Just right click, go to file menu, new. Last time you have chosen Java project. Okay, this time it is not Java project. Go to project. Earlier it was Java project. Now you filter by dynamic web project. Dynamic web project. Then go to next. In this next screen, the project name, couple of parameters I am changing. Please observe. Dynamic demo _01. That is my project name. And then Apache Tomcat 9, which already I have configured little ago. That configuration is required only once for the workspace. If you create a new workspace, in that new workspace, once again you need to configure the Tomcat. Right. Dynamic web module version, currently it is showing 4.0, but I am downgrading it to 2.5 because in 2.5 the learners feel more comfort with 2.5 because separate configurations you can clearly observe. Right. Then actually after this you need not to do anything, directly you can click on finish button. But I want to talk something about the next screens, what is there. SRC contains all Java source codes. Then what is the directory of web pages? What is the web pages folder? Web content. Web content is the folder where you are going to keep the web pages. Web pages, the web page, I'm going to show you what is that web page. And make sure the checkbox is on. By default it is on. You need not to change it. Leave the checkbox on. Means a web.xml file it is going to create. We want that. Then click on finish. Now, so far you are in Java perspective, means this tool layout, this tooling, this all pans are suitable for Java programming. Now, since this is dynamic project, enterprise Java perspective required. So it is asking your permission, your acceptance for switching to enterprise Java perspective. Click on open perspective, finish. Dynamic web project you can see here. Okay, in this web project, in the last screen, I told you to allow the checkbox on. Okay, that is for web.xml. That web.xml file you can observe in web content folder, webinf, web.xml. Okay, as soon as you open this web.xml file, you can see in design view. In which view you can see? Design view. Just once you click on source, then you can see in alphabetic view, code view, source code view. Okay, right. This is simply a web application. Now, in this web application, what we are going to write as a Java developer? We are going to write web components. What we are going to write? Web components. Java-based web components, which are called Servlet and JSP. What they are called? Servlet and JSP. Right. Now, here can you see welcome file list? Means any one of these file, whatever existed there in web content folder is considered as a welcome file. Means by the time you directly landed to the web application, this file is going to appear. So here, since already I told about Servlet and JSP, I will create a JSP page called index.jsp. All are lowercase letters. Index.jsp. Since welcome file list, lowercase index.jsp was mentioned. If you want, you can change your name.jsp, you can put in welcome file list, and then you create the JSP file with your name. It works fine. But it is anti-pattern, don't do that. Right click on the project name, go to new, choose JSP here, JSP file. So that JSP file name is index, hit enter. So you may surprise, it is totally HTML, but why it is JSP? Yes, HTML content which contains Java code, that is called JSP, Java server page. Here you write any title, home, and then in the body you write one heading H2, welcome to LTI Mindtree H3 Coimbatore. Okay, so two things I wrote there. One is H2, the other one is H3. Now, at this point of time, I want to execute. So far, when you are executing, you executed the programs. Listen carefully. Earlier, so far, you executed the programs. This time, you have to execute the project. What you have to execute? Project. Okay. So, in the Project Explorer, right click on the project, go to Run As, and then choose Run on Server. What is this? Run on Server. Now, it shows you the server which is already existing. Then click on Next, then Finish. It takes little amount of time. In the console, you can see something is happening. In the embedded browser, this is embedded browser. It means browser embedded within Eclipse. It is navigating to this URL http localhost 8080 dynamic demo 01, that is your project name. Okay, otherwise I'll show you the same thing in the standalone browser. What is the URL I have given? http localhost 8080 / the project name. That's all. Automatically your index.jsp page opened, and this is the title, home, this is the title, and this is H1 element output, and this is, sorry, H2 element output, this is H3. Okay, so let's go back to the development environment. This is the development environment. Now the server is running. The server is running. Click on this red button, server stopped. Once the server has stopped, you go back to the browser and reload the page, you get page not found, not reachable. Means the server is not running. I already told you about server program, server socket it uses 8080 port by default. Tomcat uses 8080 port. That if you want you can customize, but not mandatory right now. So if you want to customize that, just right click this and go to properties and monitoring. Then monitoring is not there. Right, double click on the server. Here ports 8080 by default it is running in 8080. You change this and then save, then relaunch the application so it goes into 82 whatever port number you have given to change the port number, but not required right now, just ignore that. So this is simply a web application development execution. So I want to continue this with Servlet, adding one Servlet. Servlet means completely Java program, purely Java program. That Servlet I'll create now. Right click on the project, new, choose the Servlet here. Okay, so the Servlet name, Servlet should be in which package? com.lti.web is the project name, and the Servlet class is Servlet demo _01. Servlet name is Servlet demo _01. In the next screen, you have what URL. I'll talk about this URL after a moment. This URL is not very convenient if it is so lengthy. So what to do? Just select that, edit, shorten it as less as possible, but don't make it unreadable. SD1, Servlet demo 1. Okay, click on OK. In the next screen, you are not going to do anything. Just live as it is and click on finish. Okay, a beautiful, completely developed Java program you can see. This is completely, see here, this is the class Servlet demo 1 extends HTTP Servlet. Okay, and here, this is the default constructor, constructor from the superclass, and these are the lifecycle methods. It is called lifecycle methods. So these lifecycle actually not very exactly lifecycle methods, but we can understand them as lifecycle methods. Okay, so do get here. This is the place where we are going to write a little amount of code. Here, response dot set content type is text / HTML. Whatever content sent here is to be considered as HTML. So then one print writer out. Print writer out equals to response. Oh, what happened? Right. Print writer out equals to response dot get writer, and then out dot println HTML. All HTML elements you have to enter here. What? All HTML template. So I have already my HTML content here that I will copy. And paste here, but everything should go into out.println. Like this, everything. Meta character set not required, then out.println. All these content should go into SD1. out of scope. That was the reason I told not to add this. Right. Once in this HTML place, in this HTML area, you write out.println, one bold element, welcome to Servlet world. Welcome to Servlet world. A simple message, that's all. A simple message. What is the servlet name? Did you remember? SD1, Servlet demo 1. Servlet demo 1 is the name. URL associated with that servlet is SD1. Okay. Now, where I am going to use this SD1? We'll see. Let us close this tab where earlier it was running and restart min. Once again you execute the project. Run on server. Always you have to run it on server. Then click on finish. It takes little amount of time and then it opens the browser. And in the browser, by default, it lands to the home page, the URL. So in the URL, you have created a servlet some time back with what name? SD1. So currently, its title is home. Now SD1, if you navigate, did you notice SD1? And here, welcome to Servlet world. So otherwise, I'll show you this in the standalone browser. Once go to any standalone browser, the earlier URL, and then see here home page. Now right click, view page source. This is the source we printed in the we wrote in the JSP page. Okay. Now /SD1. So you got this. Right click and go to view page source. See, this is all whatever I wrote there with out.println printed here. Did you understand now? Out.println, whatever you wrote, that comes into the browser. All those elements, all those contents will be printed into the will be delivered to the browser. Here, this page has not been saved anywhere. This page has not been saved anywhere. Java program developed all these HTML elements and flooded to the browser, sent to the browser. As soon as the browser received all the HTML elements, it rendered the HTML elements. Okay, if you are not comfortable to believe it, I'll do one thing. Go to the servlet. Here, I will remove welcome to LTI Mindtree. Instead of Coimbatore, I'll put Bangalore. Okay, right. After see, did you notice after small modification I have done, the context has reloaded. I did not create new servlet, existing servlet I have modified and saved, context reloaded. See, reloading the context once again. So here SD1, if you refresh, see Bangalore, this is not Coimbatore. If you navigate to the home, that is Coimbatore. If you navigate to SD1, that is Bangalore. Okay, these two are different pages. Now instead of, when you are browsing any web application or website or e-commerce application, do you enter the URL anytime? Do you modify the URL? No, just you click on some link so that you will go there. You will come back here like that. So even that we can do. Here in the index page, click here to go to Bangalore page. Here this is anchor tag /a href means as the result of equals gone. As the result of clicking this, you go to SD1 servlet. Means this anchor tag references SD1 servlet. Right. Now go to the home page. See, link appeared there. If you click here, you will go to Bangalore page. In the Bangalore page also you can put a link to get back to the home page. Okay, So that is all web development. That is again a different scenario. Okay, so this is web application development using Java. Okay, Java. What all technologies in Java we used? Servlet and JSP. Okay, so